aggressive stud, because she really was aggressive. She literally was on here like, y'all don't know, y'all don't, y'all talking about when you piece together a flight, you're supposed to piece together a flight like this. Like, literally, if you're not from Atlanta, you wouldn't even have understood what she was saying. But she was basically.
How about you piece together a job? What? How about that?
Bigger the lie, the more they believe.
Hey, welcome back to Motivation Nation, and I'm your host, Air Gordon, back for another one, ladies and gentlemen. So again, I like to start my videos like I start every single video. I want to thank all the new subscribers, the likes, the shares, the comments, the whole nine. We're growing at a rapid rate, and it's all because of you guys. And I want to thank you all for everything that you are doing to help the channel grow. And like I said, once we get to 1,000, we're going to do something special. Don't know what it is, but leave a comment. And for everybody that's new here, we are a reaction channel. We are here to make you laugh, make you think, grow all together. And so, with no further ado, we're going to get into today's video. It's supposed to be a doozy. This scamming culture has just got to stop. So this video is talking about someone scamming flights on someone else's credit card and they got stuck. So let's see what we got here. So with no further ado, let's get into the content.
Stolen credit cards to book flights, and in fact, using other people's credit cards to book flights is so insane. Let this be our final boarding call. Here's a quick story time on how this girl, literally yesterday, got stuck in Atlanta because she used a stolen credit card, pieced together a flight,
Good for her.
and the fraud department caught on.
Glad she got
Before I
stuck.
get into the story time, let me tell y'all how that's fraud with piecing together flights works, you can understand. So the ending of last year, there was this.
You know, this is nothing new. But, you know, it's crazy because you could always just go to work and save your money. But trying to scam a flight, and these are some of the same people that will call men or call even men or call women broke as they're out here scamming to get where they're trying to go, as if that's some type of a flex, as they say.
Aggressive stud from Atlanta that was on TikTok teaching people how to piece together a flight. And it was a huge trend. People were actually dumb enough to do it. So what
Of course.
piecing together a flight means is that you go to the airport, right when you get to TSA, like you haven't even walked through TSA, you go use the stolen credit card, you book the flight, you book a one-way. Once you get that confirmation, the payment went through, you take that confirmation, you check in on the airline app. You don't go to the counter. This is what the stud said. You don't go to the counter. And then once you check in, you go to security and you piece together the flight in just enough time to where boarding is about to begin. So by the time the fraud department catches on, you are already to your destination. So people are on TikTok talking about how they did it. They were dumb enough to even put it out there. Some people were successful, some people were getting caught. So it was so big on TikTok, the airlines caught on. People were talking about how when they went to the airport to go check in, their flights was canceled. People talked about how it was one story time where this person was pulled out the line. Law enforcement got involved.
So imagine this. We live in a time now. This is the time where anything goes. We actually live in a time now where people feel that it's okay to scam, steal from other people's credit card, book a flight, get online and teach others how to do it, and also get online and tell your success stories about how you scammed a flight on someone else's credit card. Let that sink in. That's what we are in society. Not that you went and you worked for something. No, I stole and I snuck on a flight. I mean, this is so ridiculous. It's hard to even understand. They have flights now cheaper than it costs to ride the Greyhound bus. And you mean to tell me you can't get a job and save up money to fly to a point where you have to scam to get on an airplane? That's where we are. But let's let her continue.
Question him, how embarrassing is that? So when that happened, like I said, the aggressive stud, because she really was aggressive. She literally was on here like, y'all don't know, y'all know what y'all talking about. When you piece together a flight, you're supposed to piece together a flight like this. Like, literally, if you're not from Atlanta, you wouldn't even have understood what she was saying. But she was basically,
how about you piece together a job? What, how about that? Piece together 2 jobs and pay for what you want. But these are the same people that you'll see with a long list of criteria that they need for a partner to date them. You got to be 7'5", make over $1 million a year. The list goes on and on and on.
getting upset because the people wasn't doing it right. So now back to the story time on how this girl got caught and she's stranded in Atlanta. So I'm in a line.
She was
at the
stupid.
gate
That's how
needing
she
to
got caught.
ask a question. And the girl is in front of me speaking with a gate agent.
Mm-hmm.
So while the girl is talking, I can overhear her saying like, okay, yeah, I just need to inquire about a seat. So the agent is telling her in some words like, hey, we had some issues with your reservation. We made a call and it seemed like they refunded your ticket. So the girl is looking like, did they say why? Like, what's going on? And agent was just like, it's just something with the card. If I were you, call your bank to see what's going on. Do you have the card with you? And she was like, no, but that's okay. I'm just gonna make a call. So after I'm done with that, now it's my turn. After I'm done talking to the agent, I go sit down, and I can hear the girl on the phone saying, "I told you this shit did not fucking work. I did it how you said. You told them that it's so easy to piece together a flight, but that didn't work." Apparently, the girl came from somewhere else to Atlanta. Atlanta was her layover, and she was leaving out. So apparently, however she pieced together the flight, it got her to Atlanta and she's stuck. So she goes back.
Good. They should piece together some jail time for her.
And she was like, is there anything like I can do? And she was like, okay, you can actually buy another flight with a different card.
She doesn't have enough. She doesn't have a card.
Back to get herself. She was like, this shit did not fucking work. Now they done refunded their credit card, so that person's gonna know that I used their credit card. Like, she was so mad. She's like, I knew that shit didn't work. Let me tell y'all, when Klarna, QuadPay, Zip, Afterpay exists, it gets to a point. Using stolen credit cards to book.
So I'm not gonna keep you guys long after this. The moral of this story is, if you want something, go out and work for it. Airline tickets have now you have such discount airlines now that airline tickets have gotten so cheap that it doesn't even make sense to do this. Like, I mean, maybe, I don't know, maybe people do this for the rush of going somewhere and maybe you're not going to get back. Maybe you're going to get arrested. That's some people's idea of fun. That ain't my idea of fun. If I'm going somewhere, I want to know that I'm going to get there and I'm going to get back. And the way that I know that is I'm going to use my information and I'm going to buy my ticket and I'm going to make sure everything's done properly. But to all of you guys that's out there that think this is good and think that this is cool and that scamming is cool, karma is real. And when it hits you, it'll be unexpected. And I just hope you're prepared. But that's it for this video. I'll see you guys on the next video. I'm out.